Quite the story in the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. This is pretty cool stuff. A soldier stationed overseas met a Milwaukee woman online.
Yeah, and they talked and got to know each other that way. He proposed after he met her in person for the first time at the airport. JS On Air now. We're joined by columnist Jim Stingl. Jim, this kind of, tugs at your heart when you read this article.
It sure does. It also, I think, has tugged at some people's sense of sort of common sense. I mean, I think that though these two, a lot of my readers have been responding that way today, but I think that these two people really did know each other pretty well. The fact was, though, they just had not personally met one another in person until the moment he proposed to her at the airport.
So they actually met online. He's stationed overseas, and then she actually goes, the bride-to-be, and meets his family in person before she's even met the groom in person.
Right. And actually that was good for them because the family was a little skeptical, a little suspicious about this, and they immediately liked her and trusted her, and they thought, well, that sounds great. We think that she's a good match for our son, our brother, and so they gave it all their blessing. But it's definitely an unusual way to get together.
I think the interesting thing about this is that they fell in love with each other's personalities, which a lot of people, will say is missing in relationships because you see somebody, the looks come first, that kind of a thing.
Well, that's right, or they rush it, and the physical stuff kind of clouds their minds, it gets in the way, and in this case, you're right, they really got to know each other, hours and hours of talking. I think a lot of people maybe miss that early in a relationship, and so they felt very confident in what they're doing, but it is highly unusual, I would say, and they were all set to get married that very day that they got engaged, and then that didn't quite happen, but they're supposed to get married tomorrow morning in Illinois at the courthouse where she lives.
And then is she going to move to be near him? What happens next for them?
That's right. Then he's on leave here for a month. He's home from Iraq, and he goes to Germany in early January, and she is going with him as his wife.
Well, you know the best of both of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim.
Cool story. Thanks, Jim.
Thanks,
and you
guys.
can read more about it at jsonline.com. We have a link on our website, today'stmj4.com. And we also, as we were talking, showed that video of the proposal at the airport. So
right there.